college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this team from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, is what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Looking downfield on first down. And that pass was knocked down, but I think this flag is going to negate a good defensive play. The defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown time! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the pass. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Cal's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You've got to to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Here's a hit. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the back. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Try to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it back on second and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air, it's Barnes. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he'll work on the return out to the third. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Really good-looking run. You think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Right back to the well. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. And it... to the air. It's Barnes. Fakes to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The throw to the outside is complete. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will... Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today. Another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night. Over 100.
Touchdown, Bama! The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Breaks into the open. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man.
And if you had any question, this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Oh, he got loose. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Alabama pushing the tempo. Pushes toward the goal line. Touchdown. To throw, it's Barnes. Makes the catch.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. It's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made. Here comes that Alabama offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on.
Hits the afterburners. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this offense defense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Touchdown time! Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They want that clock to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Pulls and fires complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed...
And we have breaking news. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the Sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're set.
Turning it on! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well.
And give. One more play to pad the stats. The give, looking for room. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every